Hey, great day, Tribe Bob. Welcome to the House of Cons. I'm Black Jack. Hey, I hope everybody feeling okay. Today is Tuesday, September 19, 2023. And we about to dig into a quick little topic. We're talking about Roots, Part 3, the true story. Monaga, salute. Tribe Boy, Tribe Boy. Salute to everybody in the house. Salute to Monaga in the house. Salute. Yeah, Roots 3, the true story. American Indians enslaved. And we're going to talk about this. We ain't going to take too long. We got a show lined up for later. We just want to hit y'all with a quick one. Telling the truth about slavery in America. And y'all see the intro, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see the title, y'all see it all, right? From a third eye point of view, right? And we're going to blow this picture up so y'all can see. I want to make sure everybody can see it. We all have seen this picture in the background before, right? The Nagas getting loaded on the ship. They look like they're going in the ship, Monaga. They're not getting taken away. They're getting taken away. They're not being brought. First thing first, we want to notice that. Second thing we want to notice, I got my man standing on the left, three feathers up. And he got on the same outfit. Salute. You big dummy. So I think it's clear to see who the slaves are. Hey, salute Melvin Jones in the house. Tribe Buck Melvin Jones in the house. Salute. And we done looked at this. We done looked at these images before over here. But I know we got a lot of new subscribers. So I said I'm gonna start putting out some of my old work. And we're gonna revamp it though. We're gonna go back over it for all the new people in the house. Tribe Buck for all the new people. Hit the like, subscribe, share the video. I'm Blackjack, by the way. We see the Nagas, right, getting on the slave. We know where this picture comes from, that old slave ship picture, right? And we're gonna take a look at it. Well, let's look real closely. I hope everybody see what I see. If you see what I see, hit me in the chat. Let me know you see what I see, Monaga. Salute. Let me know if you see what I see. Do it look like these Nagas got the same drawers on, Monaga? If I ain't blind and I ain't deaf, dumb, and I sure ain't blind, Monaga. But it look like to me the Naga got the same drawers on, Monaga. Same drawers on as my man on the left with the three feathers. Only thing different with him is he got three feathers. I think they took the other brother's feathers off. You big dummy. Salute. And they're going away from America. They're not being brought to America. They're being taken away from America in this picture. We all got told the wrong stuff, right? I'm blowing the picture up a little bit more. The Naga got on the same loincloth, man. If you can't see it, I'm finna make sure you can see it. Like I say, the Naga on the left, he got his three feathers. He pretty much looking like darkness, everybody, darkness. He look like he right with his tribe. When you put him next to this picture, he look like that's his tribe. He just still got his feathers on. These other Nagas ain't got their feathers on. They got the same haircut, same shorts on, same loincloth. And we're gonna see what that where this three feather guy come from. For those that don't know, people that been here, they already know. You've been rocking with Blackjack for the last year or two, you already know where that come from. But if you're new here, I know you don't know it. I'm gonna show you where it come from. Monaga, salute, Tribe Buck. But yeah, from a third eye point of view, we see who it is. They got the same clothes on. We finna dig into it. First, you're gonna start off by looking at this picture in the background. What they told us was the transatlantic slave trade. Going in which direction though? Going away from America? Can't be coming to America. They getting loaded on ship. It's going away from America. They want to tell you the transatlantic slave trade, right? We see their draws. They in what some would say is draws, loincloths, right? They getting loaded on the ship. Pretty nappy headed. I mean, straight up. Darkness, everybody! Darkness is ready. Then we see the image I took and I created, and I got the red arrow pointing out that look, Buddy with the feathers, he about to get tossed down there too. He just still got his feathers on. And I put down there to let you know American Indians enslaved. Like I said, this Roots 3. This based on the true story right here. This the true story. So, Legend of Naga Charlie in the house. Salute, Tribe Buck. he getting loaded down on with his other brothers. So we look back at that, so we see what that is. They want to tell us it's a transatlantic slave trade, right? But when we look at our guy here with the 3 feathers on, he doesn't have long straight hair. This is on doeandhope.com. If you want to know where this is at, it's on doeandhope.com. Doe and Hope. Y'all see that? Doe and Hope. Hold on, let me make sure y'all, let me stroll the screen out so y'all can see it. Doeandhope.com. That's where this is. If you want to know where this is, Doe and Hope, and it was sold, of course. He got his 3 feathers. He got his short nappy hair. It's definitely not no long straight hair. He definitely not a red man. And the title of what his title is a rare circa 1900 paper mache tobacconist Indian black boy, Managa. Indian black boy advertising shop window display figure, Managa. He's an Indian black boy. And from the way he's dressed, I guess all these other guys are Indian black boys too. Salute, tribe up. Open your third eye, Managa. These are all Indian black boys being loaded on the ship, Managa. A bunch of Indian black boys being loaded on the ship, Managa. Not Africans, Indian black boys. We just saw it. Doe and Hope gave us the water. They told us. Doe and Hope told us. They say he's not Africans. This is an Indian black boy. He got his 3 feathers. He said it don't matter if you take the feathers off. He's still an Indian black boy. It don't matter. It don't matter if you throw him on the ship and you call him an African and you take him somewhere else. He's still an Indian black boy. He a rare circa 1900 paper mache tobacconist Indian black boy, Managa. And he was sold, of course, for a lot of money. And we ain't got to even read all the description. We done did all that before. So when we see that he's an Indian black boy, and we look back at that thumbnail again, we see what's going on, right? We see the red arrow pointed out. Hey man, look, they got on the same drawers. Hey man, he just as black as them. Hey man, he got the same haircut. Hey man, on difference, he still got his feathers on. Hey man, did you see this? American Indians enslaved. This Roots 3, based on the real story, Managa. Tribe up. So we don't review the images. We see what he rocking with. We see what he looking like. It's the brethren. We see it. We don't need nobody to tell us what we already know. I don't know what just happened now. We don't need nobody to tell us the things we already know. So we're going to proceed. It say between 1492 and 1880, between, let's just forget all this between. Over 5.5 million indigenous Americans were enslaved in America. Over 5.5 million. Between 1492 and deeper than 1880, between 1492 and 1924, Managa. One such policy was the Racial Integrity Act, which was passed in Virginia in 1924, right? Let me show you something why I'm going to relate that to. I'm going to show you what that would be related to, Managa. Let me get my record straight. Only about, they claim, this number's too high, about 300,000 so-called Africans were sent to the United States, right, through the slave trade, from their claims. But we see though over 5.5 million indigenous Americans. Now that's something else I want to show you real quick. Are we speaking on this? Let me pull it up. Hold on. Let me go back. I got it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Perspective of the other slavery. It's something else I wanted to show you about this. As far as how many natives, indigenous people were enslaved versus how many so-called Africans was brought to the U.S. Well, a lot of people don't know about all this. Let me get my record straight. Hold on, man. I just had it. Well, a lot of people don't know. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Let me go back. My bad, y'all. I know where it's at. It's on this page. All right, so over 5.5 million indigenous Americans were enslaved compared to so-called 300,000 Africans enslaved in the United States, right? So when we stroll down, check this out. Right here it say, why did it take so long for indigenous enslavement to end in the U.S.? You see that? It say, why did it take so long for indigenous enslavement to end? Not African enslavement. the constitutional amendment that ended enslavement of black people. You go right there from mentioning, hey, Knowledge Seeker in the house, Melvin Jones in the house, salute Tribe Buck. Hey, you go right from there from mentioning indigenous slavery straight to black people, right? So-called black people. You say, why did it take so long for indigenous enslavement to end in the United States? The constitutional amendment that ended enslavement of black people did not apply to indigenous peoples because they were not considered citizens of the United States until 1924. Key word. The indigenous people were not considered citizens of the United States until 1924, Managa. And what happened in 1924? What happened in 1924? The Racial Integrity Act, Managa. One such policy was the Racial Integrity Act, which was passed in Virginia in 1924, Managa. What a coinkydink. The new law prohibited interracial marriages and ushered in a long period of discriminatory racial designation administered by the government. One of the act's main proponents was a physician named Walter Ashby Plecker. Alright, so you see, they say it took so long, indigenous slavery ain't into 1924, boom, you got the Racial Integrity Act, right? An attack on indigenous identity. Salute Tribe Buck, we're not playing games with them. They want to attack your indigenous identity, Manaka. In 1924, it was an attack on your indigenous identity. They talking eugenics, right? It say one such policy was the Racial Integrity Act, which was passed in Virginia in 1924. The new law prohibited interracial marriages and usher. We just read all that. As the head of Virginia's Bureau of Vital Statistics from 1912 to 1946, Plecker was responsible for ensuring that all infants born in Virginia received birth certificates that included their racial designation. You ain't American no more, now you a black now. An act of eugenesis. Plecker used bureaucracy as a weapon against indigenous people. They was black and indigenous, we know. Across the state of Virginia and the whole United States, Managa. It wasn't until 1967 that the Racial Integrity Act was overturned after the damage is done. 43 years later, Managa, the damage been done. They say, nevertheless, Plecker's legacy of racial discrimination still impacts communities today, in particular tribal communities, Managa. They think they Africans. Many find it difficult to document their ancestral lineage due to the paper genocide that identify all non-white individuals as color, regardless of their identity. Despite this challenge, 7 tribes have gained tribal recognition in Virginia, Managa. Regardless of color, they called you a Naga. They called you black, Managa. They said you ain't an Indian no more, Managa. They removed your feathers, Managa. They say they don't care. They don't care. It's evidence that you an Indian black boy. They said they don't care. They don't care. They don't give a damn that there's a circa 1900 black boy with the same clothes on, and they want to show you this bull and tell you an African slave. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn, Managa, in your face. Hey man, I'm Blackjack, this House of Cons, man. I want to hit y'all a quick 1-2 punch. I'll be back later, Managa. I'm out. Peace. Salute.